Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back for more Interstellar Rift, which is still loading. So yesterday, they put out a patch yesterday that caused some serious performance issues. And they did have a patch out this afternoon. I'm hoping that fixed it. And you can see we're loading ship FC Tethys 5, which is Growler's new mining ship. I made a small mining ship. I made one of the hatchetmen and went out and did some mining. But once I got the raw materials necessary for a bigger ship, I went ahead and did that. So yeah, I have not even had a chance to be out yet on the Tethys. The Tethys is the class name. This is a modified version of the Tethys. It's my 5th major modification of this design. It's one from the workshop, but I've done a lot, including adding a downstairs here, which has our little windows. And the multiplayer version has a turret here, and it's slightly rearranged down here. But I rearranged it a bit to get a little bit more efficient use of space. So we got our little reser here. We got our little cabin here. Actually, yeah, I even got 1 packet of food made. Actually, you know what? I think when I logged off earlier, because I was playing this morning before I had a doctor's appointment. Now, if you remember, I think I showed this ship off before on Lance's playthrough. Lance sucks. No, Growler, stop that. And things were a little bit rearranged. We had our little factory stuff down here. But I kept having to run upstairs for cargo, put cargo away. So I decided to move all that to upstairs. And so now it's all just cargo pallets. This is actually almost as much cargo space as we had in the previous version altogether. Otherwise, down here, it's unchanged. The staircase is reversed, which is a little bit more convenient. Got our teleporter right here. Some cargo here, which I brought aboard. Ah, good, there we go. That's right, I was making some nanobots. Didn't I? Oh, that's right. This will only make 1, and then I should have put some more stuff in. I could have got another pack of 640. And I was making food things. So we'll go ahead and make another one. I love my factory. It's just the awesomest thing in the whole world. Where is the food packs? I missed it somewhere. There it is. Food cartridges. Here we've got heat sinks, which when we go up to the next bigger, version of the ship, there's automatic cargo relays, which here, let's grab the stuff, which use the heat sinks and can move cargo around automatically for us. Wanted to make some more ammos, that's why I had it there, and then I thought I should make some more nanobots while I was at it. So that's running. So we've got that. I've got 2 cargo pallets right here that are mainly for the use of this guy right here. We've got our magazine is moved over here. You may recall that was over there before. But our magazine's here now. We just have 1/2 pallet, but we do have access to this one, so we can sort of share that second pallet. I did get the magazine moved over from the previous ships, or the ammo. Moved over. I also put this double terminal here because we didn't have one before. But I put that one in there, and you can see I added this one down here, so we can check ship stats and stuff from down here. Let's go and get these nanobots installed. I don't remember if you guys have seen the new engine room on this ship or not. You can see we now have the Tier 1 power cells. Each one of these stores the same amount of juice as 5 of the small power cells. So we've got the equivalent right here of 15 power cells. We've got 2 batteries on each side and a fuel tank on each side, so we get lots of fuel. That was my annoyance with the previous version, is that we did keep running out of fuel because it would just burn fuel so fast. Then we've got some of the big Tier 1 engines, and this is actually It's sort of nice because you can overlap the power generator over the engine, and it looks really cool when you do that. But I'm pretty sure the rotating part is part of the power generator itself, and the part in the middle that's holding still is actually part of the engine. But you can see it looks pretty cool. Got our combat computer right here. And you come up here, we've got another thing here. We've got some spares. We got that right there. Let's see, how is this doing? 544. Let's go ahead and top it up. There we go. And then we can put the extras right there. So now we've got both our armor generators full. Actually, this one's over full. Don't ask me why. When you manufacture nanobots, you can manufacture 640 instead of 600 in a single stack. But the ship has 4 shield generators. 2 here, 2 over here, 2 armor generators. We've got a full... we've got the data core terminal and 7 expansions, so we can actually have a full 8 upgrades running in the ship. So yeah, it's pretty cool. When you did I stop and show you the view of the engine here? Sort of cool. You can see the engine going back. That actually goes out and protrudes out the tail end of the ship there. But I love these big engines. They look so cool. I mean, it's sort of a struggle learning to, handle the space they take up. But I could have gone to a bigger fuel tank, a single large fuel tank, which would have stored more fuel. But these are 25 each, and basically take up 2 spaces, I guess you would say. The next one up stores 75, but it is 2 wide by 2 deep by 2 tall. So it's actually 4 times the size of one of these to only get 3 times the fuel storage. So it didn't make any sense to use it. Not to me anyways. Hey Core! I'm feeling pretty decent today, thank you very much. I was a little stiff and sore today, not too bad. Did have my doctor's visit this morning. And she is a little concerned about my fall over the weekend, but not too concerned. She's waiting for tests to come back and stuff to make sure I'm okay. So that's it. That's the new ship all set. Let's go see how our factory is doing. I am really liking this new arrangement. It's a bit more efficient. As you can see, we got a total of, I think it all ends up to being about 1 more cargo pallet than we had before. Okay, so let's stick these back in here. We'll grab some nitrous oxide. When I took the previous ship out, I went out to get silicon. And ended up getting just a ton. I'm not sure how much we'll need, so I'm going to stick it all in there. I ended up getting just a ton of gold. I mean, almost more gold than I've ever gotten before, but we didn't get any silver, so we can't make any automation cartridges. Okay, so let's make some ammo. That'll be enough to fill two things. The ship does have missile launchers. But at the moment, I don't have anything to make missiles. I don't know. Maybe if we went to... well, let's get another food cartridge created here. I put enough in to make 4 of them, so we're going to make 1 more after this. I don't know if we can buy any if we go to the Sentinel system. If we went to Sentinel Prime, if we'd be able to buy any missiles. But for now, we won't worry about the missiles. We'll put a 3rd crate of... well, we'll take out this partial crate and put the 2 new full crates of standard ammo in and keep the partial crate as a spare. And that'll give us lots of standard ammo. Well, we've got some gold. If we pick up some silver, then we will be able to manufacture some automation cartridges, which will make it infinitely simpler to do mining. It even gets even better if you get the cargo relays. Although my experience so far with the cargo relays is that they don't really work as reliably as they should. It seemed like sometimes they would work and sometimes they wouldn't. Okay, that's all running. Let's go put this food away in the kitchen. In the galley, I guess I should say. It's a ship, so it's a galley, right? Okay. So yeah, we got our little galley here. Got our bunks. Bunks for 4 people. Got our little entertainment area. I have not been able to get HBO to come up on the screen, but I'm working on it. Maybe we should just try for Netflix. That would probably work better, right? Here we got our own little holo terminal. So we can look at system and ship and intergalactic details. A little defense drone flying past. I think that's the space station right there. It's just in shadow right now. We got our engineering console here so we can do transfers and stuff. If we should ever need to. Let's see. Do I have that loaded up? No, I don't. Do we have... No, we don't have enough xanthium to even make a single trip anywhere. So we are going to have to get some xanthium. Which means we're probably going to have to buy it. Boy, how am I doing on money? Probably need to run some missions. 500,000. Probably need to run some missions to earn some money. But I don't have a small ship right now, and I don't want to try driving this great big thing around to do those missions. Okay, there we go. And we'll take this one. Take it out. We'll store it right there as our spare ammo. So now we've got 3,600 rounds of ammo ready to go should we get attacked. The ship is moderately maneuverable. Has decent speed, not super speed, but decent speed. Those engines give us a lot of power. And of course, it has some reasonable firepower. It has 4 guns, just like most of the small fighters that we've had. Let's go check out the... Actually, I want to see how far. I want to make sure... One thing you got to be careful of is your ship can drift away from the space station, you know, if it gets bumped by those defense drones or something. So I like to be sure that I'm fairly close to it before... There it is. Before I teleport over. Because I actually have had an instance where it got bumped and drifted away and I couldn't get back to my ship. We are less than 400 meters, so we're good. Okay. I'm used to turning around and going under the stairs. I'm gonna have to get unused to that. Oh, come on, in here. I wanted to change that front window because I was starting to get confused. Because this has got the same layout right there in the nose that the hatchetman has, you know, with the 3 windows and the teleporter in the middle. And I was starting to get confused because 3 windows that look identical. I couldn't, you know, I'd have to spin around to see which direction I was facing and find the hallway. So I was thinking I'll change, if I change the forward-facing window. Hey, Fortress America. Spitting distance. Yeah, that is pretty close. I like to be under 500 meters. Because then I feel nice and safe. But any closer than that and you risk smacking into it. I forgot what I was talking about now. Xanthium. Okay. We can probably get away with 1,000, but I'd like 2,000 if we can afford it. 250,000. We can afford it. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we've got everything else we need. So let's go do some mining in a Tier 1 system. I'd like to go back to the one I was in before, but it didn't have any silver, so we'll go to someplace closer that's got silver. It was supposed to, but I just never saw any the whole time I was there. Okay. Load that up. We'll put this in here as our spares. I'll give you an outside view of the ship. That defense drone attacked me. You saw him. So there it is. I have not changed the outside of it very much from the original design. The engines are a bit different because I, changed the engines out. And I put in more sensors, and of course the cockpit area is different because I made it larger and 2 decks high. Whoa. Okay. I hate how it does that. Okay, let's get out of this. So you can see we can do a little over 200 empty, or mostly empty. So not too bad. There we go, that's a good speed. Okay, so let's see, we could go here. Let's see what resources are down there. Decent silicon, little gold, 0.11 silver. I do want to get some silver. Let's look at that as our primary decision maker here. This is Baker here. Really? No silver at Baker? I swear I'd got silver there before, but maybe that was the Polnatori that I'm thinking of. .05. So the other place is definitely better. Alright. So, Renones. We will head to Renones and do some mining there. About darn time. Growlers are miner. Growlers should be mining. You see why I like having a small ship in addition to the big one. 327 means we can get 3 jumps on 1 full crate of fuel. The next one up. Oh, I never did fix this wall. It's just a blank wall. Doesn't have any wall texture to it. I just completely forgot about it. Hey, Archie. Yeah, the Ganymede. I'm subscribed to that. I love his designs. I love the whole, the whole feel of his design. But interior wise, I prefer my own layouts for interior stuff. Also never quite understood why he doesn't put armor generators on his design. I thought at first it was because his designs were, from before the armor patch, but he put out an update on some of his designs lately and didn't add armor generators. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's see. Do we want to go to a planet or just go to the asteroid field? Let's just go to the asteroid field first. Oh, I haven't targeted. No wonder. I'm just like, why am I not getting... helps if I hit the right button, too. Why am I not getting the right information? No, I meant to... There we go. Sheesh. Can't hit the right buttons to save my life today. Yeah, it's running a lot smoother. After yesterday's update, I was just really, even in the ship editor, it was just really like stuttery. It was terrible. You couldn't really, I mean, you could play, but it was bad. Then obviously whatever that was, they fixed it with this afternoon's patch. I'm very happy they did. Yeah, I haven't played with that in a long time. I tried turning stuff. I wish when you hit G, it turns off all of the little pop-up things, but it also turns off your target. If you could turn off everything except your target, that would be great. I put up a suggestion, I think this morning, that they put the target info, that we're looking at right now, the distance and time to target. I put up a suggestion that they, hang on, that they put it right up here at the bottom of this. So right at the bottom of this, it would say target, some Renora's asteroid field 1, 800 gigameters, and, days, hours, minutes, seconds. It should just be one line at the bottom here. Seems like that would be pretty easy for them to do. I hope they'll do it. Alright, let's get our sensors out. Haven't had this one open yet, so see, silicon, zinc, nitrogen, gold, and silver. I guess we'll put beryllium on there too. Don't think I'm worried about anything else. Okay. Now, speaking of beryllium, where is it? It's close. There we go. Now the signal's getting stronger. Some silver, too. No, I hope we didn't pass it. Okay. So here's where having all the automation would help a lot. All we need is 10 silver to get one automation cartridge going. I don't see the silver. We got some beryllium out of it, though. That'll let us make some jump fuel. I thought about designing up a small... Whoops, turn the sensors back on. Designing up a small ship where the cockpit was literally right in the mining bay. So when you're soloing like this, you could just... There's some gold ahead somewhere, too. If we can get zeroed in on where this stuff is, it'd be great. Did we pass the gold already? Whoa. So that's dead ahead of us. The beryllium will help us make our own jump fuel, so... Go! That scared me. I thought it was something in the game.
Hey, Trigan, have a coffee. Coffee, 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 cappuccino.
Yeah, coffee. Coffee is life. Sounds a bit like the spice from Dune. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We lost that of the beryllium, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. The gold, I'm just going to stuff... Actually, you know what? I'll stuff it... let's stick the gold right here for now. I think I will go ahead and process the iron. Normally I would just... I've been just tossing it out because we fill up on it so fast. But I want to make some more shells and stuff. And I'll stick that back there in that corner. So we'll go ahead and we'll process some of the iron at least. Okay. That's probably enough. I'm just going to toss this. Because I used to just go ahead and, process all of it, and then the ship would be full of iron. And I'd have to go find some place to get rid of the stupid iron. So I think, you know, it's been a lot more successful since I started just dumping the iron. Alright, anything good around us? Nope. Alright, let's move on. Got some more gold, though. That's amazing. I've had just amazing luck finding gold today. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that beryllium right now. I'm not hugely worried about the beryllium. Let's see. I need to find something to latch onto that I can stay pointed at as my overall direction, so we're not just constantly coming back to the same place. Okay. So we're not going around in circles too much. Oh, some silicon up ahead. Good, I want that. Just wait till I get bits. I don't know if I'm ever going to get bits the rate things are going. Yeah, that's running. Grab that stuff. Yeah, I still need to update my sounds and stuff. Make it easier for me to remember what is what. Yeah, I've noticed on a lot of people's ship designs, they point scanners in all different directions, and I did on some of my early designs. But then I figured out, you know, if you got it going in all different directions, then you don't know where the actual item you want is. Is it off to your left? Is it off to your right? So I have all of my scanners facing forward. So yeah, it does mean that I miss anything that's off to my left or my right, but it means that I know where I can zero in on it and get close. And then once I get close, then I can grab the stuff. Okay, so we got a little bit of iron. We get some more copper going. We can make more ammunition. Well, we need to get some more nitrogen going too, but one thing at a time. Can't remember if there's decent nitrogen reserves here in this system or not. It's either here or Baker that I've picked up. Or no, we're the opposite. We're at Renona is. It's probably the Baker Tenay or whatever. Actually, I'm not even going to worry about the beryllium. The brass, the zinc we want for making brass. Then we can upgrade to the next of my ship designs. That silver. The next one of my ship designs that has cargo relays. So to be honest, I'm really liking the layout of this one. This most recent update for the 7. Some zinc here too, if we can get to it before it drifts away. Stick you over there. Nope, we lost it. Alright, fine. Be that way. I leave all this long trail of crates in my trail, in my path, whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the beryllium out of here because it's just going to annoy me to keep seeing it popping up. I don't know if narrowing your search to specific items improves the effectiveness of the sensors or what. There's some nitrogen ahead somewhere. Good. We need that for ammo. Boy, it's hardly worth even... You know, maybe this field is rich enough I can just set the drives driving us forward and just, you know, keep grabbing stuff as it goes. Let's go ahead and try it. I've had mixed results doing that. Well, my best results have been, you know, flying and aiming. But if we can go this route and pick stuff up, then we can pick stuff up pretty fast. So this is where having two people is really helpful, because you can have one person working the extractor here while the other person's doing their thing, doing the flying. Of course, this way you always run the risk of running into an asteroid too, which I have done. You know, my shield's taking completely down because I'm nosing into a huge asteroid. That wouldn't happen if you let Growler do the flying. Yeah, I doubt it, Growler. That's a Growler ship, you know. Yeah, I know. Oh, and we really do need to give it a real name. I mean, Tethys is just the class name. So, name suggestions. Hey, Fortress, are you a fan of that game? That is to say, of Fortress America? Go ahead and get some fuel going here. There's some beryllium. We'll grab it if I can. There's some more. A lot more than anything is that silver. We got 26 of the stuff. I don't remember how much fuel that'll make us. It'll make us some. Some copper. I feel like I should grab that copper. Extra fuel for us there. Yeah, I don't think I've had a chance to show off any of the automation yet. I mean, we quit streaming it because we were having so many performance problems in the first few streams of this, but now that we've got it working... Well, there we go. I think we're going to have to go do some maneuvering, yeah, because now we're not getting anything. Yeah, I used to love that game. I always enjoyed playing America. Oop, I suppose it'd help if I got the sensor screen up, wouldn't it? Some more zinc ahead somewhere. Well, there was. We passed it. Silicon, yay! We can tribute silicon to work towards tier 2 if we want. For the moment, I just want to stockpile it so I can use it. Oops. Hey, where's my... There it is. I had to scroll up. Alright. We'll just let it run. There, not much. Some more silver would really be nice. Just enough to get the automation for the extractor would be good. Some. Please, keep coming. No. Says we're close. Whoa. Wait a minute, we lost it now. Where is it? Darn it. We had it, we lost it. Well, that's frustrating. Just one more silver asteroid would be enough, I'm sure, to make automation for the extractor. Uh-oh, let's not go towards them. I think they saw us. Come on, weapons hot. There we go. Are they after us? Yep, now they're after us. Okay. Let's... Come on, can we possibly have helm control? There we go. Yeah, when the game gets laggy, the helm control gets horrible. Okay, fine. You want to shoot at me? You can be first. Come here, you. Yeah, I can't fire missiles. I don't have any. You're dead. Automation on the salvager would be nice, too. These guys seem to be ignoring us. Come on. I wish the this little thingy indicating what direction you're going, I wish... Whoa, did we pass it too fast? I wish it was a little bit more obvious. I have a hard time seeing it. Got a little bit more skrill meat. More of our gozel chickens. Not worried about the iron salvage, but I'll take the steel salvage here. The nitrogen is the biggie. That's the one I really like to get. I like to have a little bit of the skrill meat so I know we can... Hello, come on. Why are we spinning in circles? Did I leave too quick? I suppose we can go back to scanning now. So I know I can make food packs just in case we need them. But, I mean, you don't need a huge amount. I suppose unless you have found a market where you can sell them. What's that? Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can grab that silicon. We'll go ahead and we'll toss the skrill meat right here. We'll toss our steel back here. Our nitrous oxide right there. Nitrous oxide right there. There we go. And we'll dump the iron scrap. And we'll dump... Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to be trying to pick up something here, aren't we? Oh, and I missed it. 'Cause I was busy. Yeah, I went to one system. I was looking at it. It's out of range from here, but I was at S3 at the time at Sentinel Prime, and it was in range there. So I went and checked it out there because it was supposed to have lots of silicon, and that's what I wanted was silicon. And I didn't really. I mean, I got an okay amount of silicon, no problem. But I got just tons of gold there. It was just completely shocked me. Actually got a decent amount of silicon there, okay. Let's go back to piloting. You like the Dwarven Forge for this ship? Dwarven Hammer, or Dwarven Forge. Oh, for the name. Ooh, that's brilliant. I like it. I like it. Dwarven Forge. Where is my thingy? Is it here? Oh, yeah, I went right past it, didn't I? I suppose it should be SS, shouldn't it? There we go. The steamship. Oh, wait, it's not a steamship. Spaceship Dwarven Forge. There we go. Yeah, because this is definitely, you know, Growler's Forge here. Silicon. Let's go get our silicon before it escapes this time. I'm annoyed we're, you know, not finding any silver, though. Oh, did it escape? Oh, goodness. I hate that. That's why I want that automation so bad, because it'll teleport it before it escapes. Stupid thing. It says it's still in range, but apparently not. Okay, we passed it. A little luck, it's traveling the same direction we are, and we'll grab it this time. There it is. There we go. Okay, we got it coming in. Let's get rid of this junk. Put our beryllium over here. 39 beryllium. We'll be able to make some jump fuel once we get the rest of the resources for it. Let's have the phone ring. Let's miss and get stuck.
Call from unknown Trigan.
Call from what?
Call from unknown Trigan.
Oh, from Oaklawn. Okay, good. Eek got it. It's, I'm sure, a call for Eek anyways. Ooh, let's get...
This is a message for Valerie. This is Andrew with Chief's office calling to remind you of...
Hello? Stupid answering machine. wasn't Eek picking it up? It was the answering machine. Okay. So we used up all of that beat, so we're good to go there. Let's see here. Got some gold and silver right there. Oh, I know what I was doing. Let's see if we got anything new here. Nope, nothing in range. Nothing at all. That's something that strikes me as really strange. You can... you know, pick up great stuff, and then in a moment there's just nothing around. At least around the big space stations, you know, stuff will continually drift past. Come on. Good to go. Brilliant name, Core. Brilliant name. Growler approved. Because you got Growler approved name. Unlike Lance. Lance is not a Growler-approved name? Lance is not a Growler-approved person. You know what? I seem to remember you're the one that hired him. Yeah, well, he seemed cheap at the time. Is that the important thing, is just cheap? Yep. Growler don't like spending money. Unless it's buying ale. Oh dear. Zinc. Zinc and some silver. Ugh. Hopefully one or both are in range. Silver first. That's the one we need the most. Oh, I see the zinc, I don't see the silver. I think the silver might still be ahead a ways. We didn't... Oh, there it is. Don't drift away before I can get to you. I'm never going to get to it, am I? And 18 would have been enough for us to make 2 automation cartridges. Darn it. Come on, hurry up. Get all that iron. Get the iron, get the iron, get the iron. Come on. Ugh, it's just out of range. Just as I get to it, it's out of range. I wish there were easier ways to upgrade the range on the stuff. Is it right behind us? Can I still get to it if we... Whoa. If we get turned the right direction, I don't care about that right now. I want that silver. Wait. I see it. I see it. Run. Run your little dwarven legs, Growler. You keep making comments about Growler snake legs and you ain't gonna have none. No, come on. We just chased down the silver. Why is it not in my queue? Arg. Hurry back. Must be one of these rocks dead ahead of us here. It's dead ahead of us. Why is it not... Am I not close enough to that rock? The rock is still right there in front of us. Well, it's drifting away, it looks like. Maybe that's why it's getting away from us faster than we can... No, it must not be this rock, because we're definitely losing the scent. Well, where is it? Is it this rock right here? Yeah, this is the most frustrating part. When you got 2 people or when you get the automation going, it solves this problem. But, there we go, we got it. We got our silver, now we can go make an automation cartridge and save ourselves a lot of headache. Okay, zinc. I don't remember where I was storing zinc. Did I have a zinc spot yet? Well, that'll be my zinc spot for right now. Got some silicon. Not bad. We've pulled in about 1,000 silicon. Alright, let's get rid of this iron first off. Welcome back, Core. Yes, it does really affect it. I mean, you can tell when I'm maneuvering around. You can tell that you know, the sensor strength goes up when I point. I have actually in the past been able to point right at the specific asteroid that the reading is coming from. So yeah, it definitely makes a difference. Put that spare gold right there. That there. Oops. I need my silicon. There we go. Put some silicon in there too. And now, let's make an automation cartridge. Maybe I can make an upgrade cartridge too. Maybe that'll give us a little bit better range. You can see you can make extraction cartridges, processing cartridges, and printing cartridges. And then you can also make cartridges for the ship to improve the different stats on the ship. Whoops, cancel. We can afford to make one of those. I don't know if I want to, but we can afford to make one. How much silver do we have? We have 15, so we can make one more item. I think I'll save it for right now. What's all oxygen? I brought all of this with me. I brought a bunch of extra oxygen, so when we pick up nitrogen, we can mix it with the oxygen to make ourselves nitrous oxide for making more ammunition. Okay, we've got our automation cartridge. So, you go in there. Now we'll come here to upgrade, and we want silicon, nitrogen, zinc, gold, and silver. Don't think we need any of the other stuff right now. I'll turn this on. Okay, now all we should need to do is just fly. And we'll put this in the kitchen. Sorry. Just have it. Okay. Let's get moving. Let's see what goodies we can pick up here. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was a way to, like, you know, swap between which sensors are active. Because then you could have sensors pointing all directions. So when you pick up one, just flip between the sensors, you know? Well, there was some silicon there for a minute. Either we teleported it in or we lost it. I was just wondering that too. I think you probably can, but I don't think it'd be very convenient to do so. I'm thinking I would probably have to do it from the engineering console, which is, you know, back behind me and to the right. Okay, did not seem to pick that up, so I'm wondering if our output is full or something. It is running already. That's a good sign. Now we picked up some zinc, that's why. Okay, what is that there? That's nitrogen, okay. So there's our zinc. Come on, I want you in one stack. Dumb thing. There we go. So we've got some copper that we've, already processed. Fuel. And this did pick up our silicon, that's good. Go ahead and process that. I could do an automation cartridge for that too, which, ooh, we got some more silver. Hot diggity dog. We'll just put that down here for right now. Okay, so far so good. Over 50 beryllium. That's probably all the beryllium we need for now. Some more of this. Are we moving or sitting still? No, we're sitting still. How are we looking out and getting all this good stuff? Yeah. Yeah. There's a cyber warfare suite, which I don't know how well it works on the NPC things. I don't know. I don't think it's just a PvP. I think you can use it like on the Skrill. I think on the more advanced Skrill you can use it. But I just thought that's really cool. I mean, you've just got all these different things. They really thought this through when they did this game, and there's a lot of detail to it. Gone in a full circle. So I was trying to head this direction. Towards the planet, slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Growler, that's a horrible old joke. Silicon and silver here. And it got the silicon. Oh, will we lose the silver before it can pick it up? Actually, you know what I should do? Is stay here and try to stay on the silver. Can we figure out where the reading is coming from? It's not that rock, that's for sure. Well, there we go. I think we just got it. Alright, let's set this thing to troll forward for us. And we'll go back and empty our output here. But that worked out well, staying right on top of it. There, we got enough stuff to make lots of goodies now with our silver. You notice the detail when you put the stuff in here, it closes the inside door, then opens the outside door. You're actually looking out into space as that thing ejects. I think it's just awesome. Uh-oh. What are we going to run into here? Open the door. No, we're good. Must be something we're just passing close by. Lots of silicon. We're about 1,800 silicon, it looks like, that we've picked up. And we just got some more nitrogen. Top of the beryllium here. There. 70 beryllium now. Make ourselves some more spare fuel. We could probably go top up our tanks. More silver. Holy moly. Alright, cool. So we've got lots of silver and lots of gold. We're in good shape there. Let's go ahead and I'll take this upstairs. let's make ourselves a mining and resources cartridge. It might make us an automation for the factory too. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let's go ahead and make deuterium out of this one. Come on. Let's take this back to the engine room and see if we need to top up our fuel tank. Oh, proximity warning again. Yeah, we're down to 16,000. That brought us almost back up to full. We haven't even touched the reserve tank over here. I just love this design. Just love this ship. And of all of his, this is my favorite. Alright, more extraction going on. We'll go ahead and I think we'll stick that right there. What did we get? Oh, that asteroid looks like the asteroid was all silicon too. Got some beryllium there. Some more silicon. So we're definitely going to be swimming in silicon. I think we probably have enough at this point to build ourselves another nice ship or upgrade this guy again to the next one. Although for the next one, for my Neptune class, which is really, it's just this one, but it's just a lot bigger. I did a lot of redesigning on it. So I decided it was best to give it a new name. But for that one, because we've got the relays on it, we need brass, and we don't have nearly enough zinc yet for that. But we could definitely build ourselves a smaller ship now, with all our good stuff on it, and then go run some missions. Speaking of zinc, see some coming up. Why didn't we teleport it aboard? Did it not get close enough? Not a lot of nitrogen in this system. I've seen a little bit, but we have not picked up hardly any at all. There's some closing in. Hopefully we'll get close enough to teleport it aboard. Is it that water asteroid there, or maybe the one that's passing over us? I think it's the one that was passing over us. But again, we didn't teleport it in. I don't know why. A little silver somewhere. I saw a little bit of... Yeah, it's down below us. A little bit of hiccuping there. Alright. I'm going to leave the ship flying for right now. If I can... Oh, goodness sakes. Come on. What'd you do that for? I was having trouble getting it to come out of the steering mode so I could jump out. That was... I never realized. I never noticed you could see the guns out the windows there on this design. That was pretty cool, actually. Oh, well, no, the output isn't completely full, so it shouldn't have stopped it from picking things up. Got some more brass and some more nitrogen. That's good. Beryllium. We don't need any more beryllium. Well, carbon, I'll take it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It did not place in the spot I was expecting it to. Place the carbon right there. Alright, so we got that. Well, got another pickup. I thought for a minute there we were picking up all this stuff. I'm like, wait, what? What? My goodness, we hit the jackpot. No. I just forgot to change the screen back. Got a decent amount of nitrogen here. Let's see. I'm not sure how much of this stuff we need. Let's find out. I need more than that of that, I think. We can make 400. Okay, so I think our limitation is how much of this we've got. Okay, so let's go ahead. Looks like we need 1 deuterium per a fuel. Should probably put the nitrogen closer. Alright, so we need to get some more deuterium going, and then we can... I'd like to wait until I can make a full crate of jump fuel. How many do we have? 5. So that was 2 more. Once we get up to 10, we can go ahead and make a crate of jump fuel. That'll at least have made this trip zero cost, essentially. So we can refill the hydrogen tanks for free. And if we replace the jump fuel we used, then it didn't cost us anything to make this trip. Well, and we managed to make some ammo to replace the ammo that we used too, so... Okay. You want anything in range? Nothing good. Alright. Let's go up and do some steering. I think this has been a pretty successful trip so far. That's because Growler's such a great miner. It's Lance Starbolt's navigation. Lance, you weren't doing any navigating. I think you were napping downstairs. First we've heard from you the whole trip. I was concentrating on my work. You were concentrating on the inside of your eyelids. Oh, I saw a little silver somewhere there. Won't say no to more silver. Got it. Hot diggity dog diggity. And Lance helped by staying out of the way. That's probably the best way for Lance to help. Hey, I'm extremely useful. I'm the experienced starship captain here, not Growler. You're the experienced dork. Now it's getting a little laggy for some reason. The game seems to be running smooth, but I'm having to hit buttons over and over again to get them to go. Got the hanging thing there. Let's put the silver away over here. Definitely great to have enough gold and silver to get started. And now I know, good. Oh, speaking of which, there's some more gold. Just 2, but can't complain too much. I now know where to get a decent amount of gold. So there's a big plus there. Rather like that idea. Gold, 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 gold. Now, Eek, what's the rule about singing? Lance is the eye candy? Okay. Maybe your companions' mouths are lagging the game. Probably. It's probably Lance. Oh, get a little zinc there. Almost 2 full crates of zinc. I think it's 2 zinc and 1 copper to make 1 brass. So we've got almost enough to make a single crate of brass. More silver. Hot dog. We'll stick this in our silver stack. For all that time we were looking for silver, we finally got some. Finally got a fair amount. Have anything sitting in here waiting to be done? No, just that. Just the water in there. Okay, I think we've had a good show here. Let's go head back to base. Slow down a bit. HSC, right there. Oh, there's 2 more level 1 systems in range here. Varki and Nokon. And 1 up here. Pataneni. Oh, and more down here too. So ones we haven't visited before. Samvoir Alpha. Interesting. Alright, but we're not going to... Need a new scout ship for going and checking those out. Oh no. Just as we were about to go to war, or go to Rift Space. Actually, you know what? Who cares? Let's... Come on. Especially with the lag, I really do not want to be messing with them. Let's just open the rift and leave. Boy, that's really a horde too, isn't it? Come on. Let me have the steering. Ugh. Yeah, I know the shields are down. Can I just get to the rift? They're doing a lot of damage to the ship. Holy moly. I think it's a good thing we didn't try to stay and fight them. Why did I get booted out of the chair? There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. How much damage did they do? Not bad. We have a lot more armor now that they made the mass of the ship count towards armor again. Hull's not damaged. We just took a bit of armor damage. No biggie. Alright. Let's head back to home base. Maybe that was the lag. It was all the whatchamacallits. Everybody clap your hands? What? Wait. I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggity dig. Oh dear. Eek is gonna hurt all of you. I think we can disarm weapons. Yeah, the most recent, the main update that they put out last week did something weird with the weapons. Sometimes you can't disable them. Which is a bit annoying when I'm visiting a friendly space station and it keeps wanting to target it with missiles. Is it on this side of the planet or the other side? This is important to know, because otherwise we run into the planet. I think it's on the other side. What's with the triangle? That's weird the way its position is moving. I would think it'd be moving towards the outside. Whoa! Did not hit the button to slow down fast enough. Hopefully we didn't get too far past it. 89 kilometers. I suppose we better jump that distance. We could travel it in normal space, but it'll just take a while. It's for Eek. Okay, so let's take inventory of what we got here. Squirrel meat can stay here. Silicon is all gonna go. Actually, you know what? that can go in here and get converted to steel. You know what? While we're here, I forgot to turn off the automation cartridge. Oops. Yeah, let's turn that off because I don't want to waste it. There. Let's go ahead, since there's plenty of water here to be mined, let's go ahead and get that going so we can get some more deuterium. Okay, that's going to stay. This is going with us. That all is going to stay aboard here. Let's see. Take that extra gold. Let's see, how much do we have in here? I think we'll leave that the way it is. Good enough to make 3 more items. We're going to send the rest of this gold and stuff to our vault. We got some more meat that can go to the vault too. We don't need that much here. Got a stack sitting downstairs, which can actually be put upstairs. We don't need it down here. Put it right there. Okay, so we got a little bit gold and silver in our vault. So safe and sound there. Get rid of some of the silly iron. Process some more silicon. The copper. Actually, I want a little bit more copper so we can make some more thingies. You know, thingies with stuff. Bullets. Should have a fair amount of silicon sitting in our vault now. So I had some left over after building this ship. I collected quite a bit while I was out. That do its thing. Anyway, we'll go ahead and keep that. That was neat. Let us do 2 real fast like that. Hello, come on. I want to pick that up. Go. So we're up to 9. We need 1 more so we can do a stack of that stuff. We'll do the copper next. That'll allow us to make a couple. No, that should be enough to make 1 more crate of empty shells. And we should have the nitrous oxide to do the rest of it. Oh, I didn't want this. Well, I can hand deliver it back. Let's see. Let's grab this out of here. So it's probably just enough for 2 jumps there. Alright, let's go back to the station. Hi, Venter. Alright, so how did we make out here? Yeah, we now have 3,940 silicon. So not too bad, not too bad at all. Got 30 gold and 29 silver in storage. Wish I could have left 30 and kept those taken those extra 4 silver and stuck them down here. But that's still enough for us to make 2 more cartridges if we want to at some point. Now, I could make another extraction cartridge and put it in the salvager, which is tempting because that would get us a lot of nitrogen. You know, every time we run into combat, so that's very tempting. What do we got in terms of resources? I'm wondering if I should go ahead and build a small ship of some sort and we could go run some missions. Not worried about getting reputation, but just getting some earning some money would be good. Let's see. Looking through my different designs here. Yes, I have a few. I don't know if I've put the brass cuckoo up on the... I don't know if I'm going to keep that name. That's the mining version of my aluminum pigeon. There's the aluminum pigeon. Yeah, I passed it. Do we have enough stuff to make... Here it is. The buzzard. No, we don't. We need a lot more copper and some steel. We got enough iron. Copper and steel. Well, let's see instead about... Can we do the... Can we build a pigeon? No, we don't have enough of any of this. We don't have enough even to do the pigeon. Oh, we don't have hardly any copper, that's why. The pigeon ought to be really efficient for us just to run missions, though. I'm really tempted. It won't do combat. If we want to do combat, we can make the buzzard. That would be a cheap little combat ship. Or, of course, we could do the Peregrine. But I'd sort of rather be able to do missions carrying stuff. Let's go ahead and store the forge. You know, I suppose if we're just going to do missions here in system, we can use the forge. Yeah, let's see if we can just do that. As long as we're not going to be using jump fuel, it's not that big a deal. That'd be 65,000. We'll take it. This is 240,000. What do they want? Steel. Ugh. Lots of it, too. What do you want here? Deuterium. And we've been struggling just to come up with 10, and they want 30. No, I don't think we're taking those missions. Let's just go run this other mission. The Buzzard is a little ship, sort of equivalent of the Peregrine. I mean, it's sort of the, you know, I've got different combat ships, but the point I like is to, for running these little missions, I usually like to have a small little efficient ship that doesn't cost us a lot of resources to run it. But if we're not jumping, it's not so bad because we just mine hydrogen pretty quickly. It's when you're jumping that it eats up a lot of jump fuel. Because that one little shuttle, the little Rift shuttle, even my version of it, which is a bit heavier than the workshop version of it, can get about 15 jumps off from one crate of jump fuel, compared to the 3 jumps that this ship can get off from a crate of jump fuel. Why am I slowing down even more? Stupid gravity wells? Oh, come on. What are we flying past that's screwing up our jump? I can't even tell what we're flying past that's screwing up our jump. Alright, much better. 20 seconds is definitely better than 6 months. Yeah, getting to Tier 2 and be able to get those new flak cannons sounds like a lot of fun. The flak cannons look like a lot of fun to use. Although I understand you gotta make sure you're hitting the target at a good distance, because the flak cannons will do damage to you if you shoot somebody at too short a range. Wait, we got targeted on the wrong thing here. Yeah, I haven't really done much beyond, having a little... well, I haven't done much for fighters at all, because there's only so many combat missions. I like to have, sort of a multi-role ship. Something I can carry a little bit of cargo with, something I can do fighting with. That way I can pick up a range of different missions and not be saddled with just one mission that I can do. Why does it look like... I guess not. This looks like it's 2 different locations for some reason. So I haven't really messed much with trying to make a pure combat vessel. Things may get a lot more interesting when we try to go into a Tier 2 system. The one time I tried to go into a Tier 2 system, it was bad. That little swarm that was trying to get us right before we left that other system, that is nothing compared to what I saw in the Tier 2 system. And I have no idea how people do Tier 3 solo. I've heard it is not easy. You need a very tough ship, and you need to know exactly what you're doing. That was very shiny. Come on. Let me in here. I'm gonna drop off some fuel. What are we doing? We're still okay. Going there, okay. We can definitely, actually, let's go ahead and take these. I'll take 2 of these. And let's come up and make ourselves a case of shells. Oh, 2 cases. That's right. One... I forgot that... Yeah. Never mind. I don't know idea what I'm talking about. Oh, I forgot all about this data cartridge we made. Well, we'll go stick it in the computer. That might have helped us out earlier. Let's see what it's going to give us. It's going to give us... Oh. Well, that's not terribly useful. Reduces the amount of power that the assembly machine uses. Well, great. Wonder if we could sell this. Who cares how much power my assembly machine is using? Alright. I don't think there's anything around here we can try to mine. What is... Is that just the assembler I'm hearing? I guess that is the assembler I'm hearing. Sounded like the refinery. Okay, it is still running. Good. Well, let's go see if Hydropex has any work for us. Oops. Not that way. This way. Oh, this is a construction satellite. I thought it was the Rift Station. Well, darn. So they're not going to have any work for us. Alright. That's fine. They're going to be that way. I see aliens. Let's go to jump as soon as we can. So we don't have to fight them. I just noticed we did pretty good in that fight earlier. We only used up 200 and some odd rounds of ammo. Yeah, I haven't played Space Engineers, but I know in Empyrean, you know, I tried making a little hovercraft, and it was just like impossible to steer. But I like this game so much better than No Man's Sky. I mean, No Man's Sky is pretty and all, and they've really improved the planets quite a lot. I was watching Kurt J. Max, his video from his last live stream. I missed the live stream, but I saw the video. And one of the planets he was on was just really amazing. But it's just like, you know, I'm playing a space game. I want to be in spaceships. You know, I don't want to be running around scanning plants and looking for resources on the planet all the time. Stupid gravity wells. What we really need to do is just grind out that extra materials and build a little ship. But I'm not really still even sure what I want to build. I don't know if I want to go with another courier. But the courier isn't very fuel efficient. It's a pretty decent sized ship. Much as I like it, it burns up more fuel and stuff than I would like. Hello, can we stop please? How many times do I have to hit the button? There we go. Much better. I think we're coming in just a little hot. Slow down some. That's the last time Growler lets Lance fly his ship. Hey, you were the one that said to go fast. I didn't mean that fast. Is there any chance of you two not arguing any time in this, century? No. No chance at all. Alright, let's go check our ammo real quick. Okay, we got that. Let's grab this other one now. And didn't I have some more nitrous there? Yes, I do. Okay. That. Do we have enough to make the yes, we do. Make the ammo. Alright, cool. So we'll have 2 more crates of ammo. Might teleport that down and stick it in our vault. So we've got a good amount of ammo here. I don't know if we need that extra aboard the ship. Alright. Well, I am starting to lose wind here. Shut up, Growler. It's been a busy day. So I'm thinking it's getting time to call it a day. I've enjoyed getting our ship out. Thanks for the great name, Core. Dwarven Forge just seems absolutely perfect for this. It was nice getting out, and we got some good materials. I actually feel like I'm really getting the hang of at least Tier 1. I've definitely got the hang of. It's going to be a challenge when we try to figure out how to do. Apparently, Growler doesn't understand that, Archie. It's going to be a real challenge when we try to do Tier 2. I think by that time I will have to come up with a much better combat ship. Something with a lot of shields and some decent armor. But, hey, we made some progress here today. I'll try to grind out some resources and figure out what sort of small ship I want for running courier missions and things like that. But we need to get that done so we can earn some money back. I suppose I could turn in some of our silicon and get some prestige from that, or I could sell some of that stuff and get some money out of it. I'd rather turn it in for prestige, I guess, and do missions for money. Either way, the next time we play this, we should either have our small ship or I will have the materials for building the small ship. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys have had a great day. I hope you have a great evening. And we'll see you in our next stream.